Not gonna lie, I'm mostly taking this walk to avoid not leaving the house for 3 days in a row. I'm such a homebody. That doesn't make sense because I also have that like crazy wanderlust thing where I'm like, I need to take a trip and just go places. But I also, yeah, very easily spend 3 days without leaving the house, barely leaving my room, honestly. One more thing about me and my personality that just doesn't make much sense. Don't mind me idly swinging a stick. I've already walked through like 5 spider webs and not looking to add another one. I have spider webs just hanging off my hand. This is ridiculous. Why do spiders always pick wide open areas where people are walking? It's rude. I mean, I realize I'm the rude one because I'm literally destroying arachnid homes. But they can rebuild. Preferably somewhere not where I'm supposed to be walking. I'd rather they not, hitch a ride on my person to rebuild somewhere else. Oh, that was a big one. I had something that wasn't spider related. Sorry for any of you arachnophobes. At least I'm not showing you spiders, right? Because I could. None of them huge, though. Which is a small comfort. Good night, these spiders have been busy. I might have to wait to film this bit until I'm, not being assaulted. I missed a web with my stick. Ran into it with my face. And the, resulting flail ended up in me flinging my stick forward on the path. So I have a couple options now. Either walk through more spider webs, despite the fact that I'm covered in more silk than, a Spider-Man villain. Or I find a new stick. Also, my glasses keep, sliding off my nose. Which is not a problem I remember specifically having when I had glasses. Fun fact, I had glasses for for 17 years of my life. No longer wear them. No, I didn't get LASIK, I just have weird genetics, I guess. I have a theory that part of my reluctance, fear, paranoia, I don't know what to call it. Fear is what I tend to call it, about drawing faces, comes from the eyes specifically. Because, if I don't get the jawline quite right, if I don't get the nose quite right, it's not as big a deal. To me, it's easy to fix. But eyes to me are really hard, especially like drawing two and making them look the same and making them look in the same direction. And I wonder if part of my need to line eyes up perfectly right and get them roughly the same size and shape comes from some of my own insecurity about my eyes. That was a face full of web. I'll get back to the eye part once I'm... See this nonsense? I'm more web than hair. What? I give up. I'm never... It's too much. I've walked through too many spider webs. I'm turning around. Hopefully none of them have started rebuilding yet. Ugh. This is why I prefer the woods in, wintertime. Or early spring before all the bugs have reawakened. And they're all still dead. There. I think that's a wild turkey or something. We get those occasionally. Or it could be a red-tailed hawk. It's probably a red-tailed hawk. That is the resident bird of prey. Or, oh yeah, eyes. I can never remember if I've actually talked about this in a video and actually left it in, because I think there are several times where I've started just rambling about it and then had to cut it because time and subject matter and whatever. But I have this thing called strabismus, which basically means that when I was born, my eyes, well, and even now, my eyes don't really focus on the same place at the same time. Pretty sure it came from this direction. We'll find out if I start walking through spiderwebs right away, right? So, like, most of my childhood, I would do exercises with my mom to, like, work on my left eye and make it stronger and make it track with my right eye better. And for the most part, my eyes track together pretty well. If I look at certain angles, it's very, very clearly obvious. There's another web. Not about this life. Which makes me unsure as to whether I'm actually going the right direction. Certain angles, you can definitely tell my eyes aren't exactly looking the same direction. I think I've become more careful about, like, photos and video, always holding my head at specific angles and stuff so you don't notice as much. But I notice, and I don't think many people notice. For the most part, like, the only person who ever comments on it in my entire life has been my mom, and that mostly because she was the one who did the exercises with me. I had to follow the finger so many times. Good night. I'm half spider at this point. So I think that's part of why I'm super paranoid about sightlines and pictures, making sure both eyes are aligned properly. I haven't been self-conscious about a lot of things in my life. My eyes have always been one of them. Not so much that I wore glasses, I got over that, like, super early. Mostly because I got my glasses when I was about 18 months old. And when you've had glasses longer than you can remember, it's just part of your face. I still don't think I'm entirely used to my face without glasses, even though I haven't worn them for almost 8 years now. I sometimes wonder if part of my dislike of makeover movies, or makeover moments in movies, was born out of the fact that I more closely resembled the before the makeover image. I had brown curly hair, and I wore glasses. And I didn't think I was ugly. I didn't really think about it, which I realize is strange, but it's true. It's kind of sad that we live in a world where... Hi, kitty! It's kind of sad that we live in a world where a girl who never really thought of herself as ugly, or wasn't extremely concerned with her physical appearance in high school, is rare. Or that a girl who, knows she's beautiful and whatever is considered vain and self-centered. Like, we should just be nice to ourselves. I know it's hard. Just be nice to yourself and to other people. Everyone looks different, and that's beautiful. Well, I've had a shower, I've had food, and now I'm gonna watch some D&D. And I don't really remember what I was talking about beyond, like, self-image and self-confidence and stuff. If I ever remember, I'll let you know. But basically, I'll leave you with a love yourselves and never stop trying to do what you love. Eventually you'll get good at it.